Good afternoon, and welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday. My name is Ramona Chapman. I am the Director of Community Education and Public Relations, um, Community Relations at Gift of Life, Michigan. See, that's just goes to show you, I'm so excited. I don't even know my title. I am Ramona Chapman, the Director of Public Education and Community Relations at Gift of Life, Michigan, as well as for our MOTEP program. And I am so excited that we are inviting you to join us here today for Let's Talk Tuesday. And today we're going to talk about a very exciting campaign that we have launched for, you know it, National Donate Life Month, entitled Check Your Heart. As you know, this is National Donate Life Month. And so on behalf of our CEO, Ms. Dory Dills, I'd like to say once again, welcome. And today we're going to invite you to just realize how easy it is for you to join with us in checking your heart. It is our goal that we have at least 70% of those persons in Michigan registered on the Michigan Organ Donor Registry in the next 3 years. And you know what? We need your help. And today we're going to show you how this campaign was born, how we are implementing, and what you can do to join with us. And so on today, I am excited that I have 3 persons that will be joining us on today. The first is Michael Gray, and Michael Gray is the chief person behind Well Defined. And so, Michael, I'm assuming that you're going to be joining me very soon. There, Michael is with me today. And so, Michael Gray is one of the persons that will be with us. The other person that will be joining with us is Rich Hansen. Rich, we're excited to have you here today as well. So I want to say welcome, welcome. And the third person that's going to be joining is Kim Zasa, who is our Secretary of State liaison, as well as the person that works with our volunteers at Gift of Life, Michigan. So Kimmy, come on in and join the conversation. So I'm just going to start today. Thank you. That's right. Show some love. We're going to have fun with this because this conversation is about saving lives. And I cannot think of a greater conversation that we can have. So with that being said, I'm going to start with Michael. Michael, tell us a little bit about you. And then I'm going to ask the same thing of Rich and of Kim. So Mike, I'll start with you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Gray. I've had the pleasure of working with Ramona for the last 4 years to help really define the voice of Gift of Life Michigan and create content that can speak to everyone that's watching today and hopefully share some of the amazing stuff that's going on inside. And my background is all in commercial production, but this has really been one of my greatest joys of my career, to be able to help define what we're doing and speak in a way that really connects with how I remember first connecting with the brand when I was in high school and I got that driver's ed video, right? And so it's been nothing but an absolute joy. And one of my partners, a person who I love dearly, I'm going to kind of push this over to you. Rich Hansen is here helping make all this possible.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, I'm Rich Hansen. I'm Mike's creative partner and also have a background in advertising, TV, production, all of that wonderful stuff. And it is an absolute honor to be in the position that we're in right now to support Gift of Life Michigan in frankly, saving as many lives as we can. It's absolutely incredible. And we're really excited about this initiative we're starting.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. And Kim, tell us who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody. My name is Kim Zasa. I'm the volunteer coordinator and Secretary of State liaison for Gift of Life Michigan. I'm super happy to be here with you today. I've been at Gift of Life for 24 years and loving every minute of it. I've had the opportunity to work with our awesome volunteers, many of whom are recipients, donor family members, and other advocates of donation and transplantation who really want to share their story. And this new campaign, Check Your Heart, really resonates with them. And I look forward to being able to share with you some of our ideas for implementing this campaign and really tapping into the heart of our volunteers, along with our Secretary of State partner, one of our biggest partners for Gift of Life Michigan, Secretary of State They have over 1,000 branch clerks who every day are asking customers if they would like to join the Michigan Organ Donor Registry to help save a life. They're out there answering questions, inspiring people every single day. And we know that over 90% of our donor registrations come through the Secretary of State. So they've really been huge in helping us to reach our goals, reach our mission of really helping to get people transplanted. So excited to be here. Thanks, Ramona.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kim. And I love that excitement. As you can see, we are excited at Gift of Life Michigan about this campaign. And from the very first time that this campaign was presented to us, Michael, you know that we were all excited. I think everyone in the room, myself, Patrick Scott, we were excited about this campaign. I know that as it was shared with our senior leadership, that they have been excited about it. So tell me a little bit how Check Your Heart, how this campaign was really born.
Absolutely. You know, when you're in the creative field, you always live for those moments where you go, wait a second, that's something interesting, right? And oftentimes it comes with some laughter, and then you wait for a moment. It's like, oh no, that is a really good idea. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. And in a way that we love to work is we're very open, we're very collaborative. And this idea started working on a completely separate project. We were trying to figure out new and different ways to communicate with people, especially people who were under the age of 18, people who were getting the driver's license for the first time. And just in passing and talking about this, Rich goes into his wallet. And I'll let you explain what exactly happened, Rich.
Well, so yeah, we were working on a completely different campaign, as Michael said. And we were on a call, I think, with Gift of Life. I'm fairly confident. I can't remember the exact moment. And I was just like, I pulled my wallet out and I looked in it, and I completely thought I was an organ donor. And I don't have a heart. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm not an organ donor. How did that even ever happen? And then I was like, heart. Well, I just checked for it. There's a heart that's supposed to be there. Check your heart. We should probably ask a bunch of people to double check, because even people who are behind organ donation, people who are incredibly supportive, like myself, maybe have made whatever mistake happened along the way. And we figured, wow, we could really, really make a huge impact and difference. So then it was born from there. And Mike, you can
Absolutely. And honestly, at first, Rich said it as a joke. You know, all we have to do is ask people to check their hearts. Right. And I said, no, but hold on a second here.
Right.
Words really matter. And succinct phrases that everyone can connect with really matter. You know, there's so few things that we can all say and understand in the same way. And check your heart was one of those things where it's 3 words, but it's the right order. It's the correct words. So we knew that was the direction we had to go. And then we started thinking about it more, and we started thinking about all these ways we can check your heart, all these different avenues that we can, you know, kind of view this phrase in. And then it became clear it wasn't, this is a good idea, this is something we need to do. And so we had the distinct joy to work with Gift of Life Michigan and pitch this idea. And this is a testament to how wonderful you all are. You listened to it and you said, yeah, let's go. Let's find a way to make this happen. Not everyone is like that. But that's what happens when you're mission driven, right? That's what happens when you know that you just need that one extra piece to push the message forward. And now we have something that all Michiganders of all ages can understand. You know, check, your, and heart are 3 words that you're going to learn very young in your life, right? You're going to be able to understand what's going on, and you're going to be able to do that even if this is your second language, right? And it just had that right gravitas. It had that right messaging. It had that right tone. That also, what I love the most about it is that it feels as open and as loving as Gift of Life Michigan really is. Yep. And that's the hardest part, because we say all these technical things. It's a technical process to sign up sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. You have to check a box, or you have to fill out a form. But this brings the heart back into it, which is really the most important part.
Right. And I think that is just so exciting just to hear that. And again, you know, great ideas are born out of something that seems like it's so simple. And like you said, you know, we know that 95% of people of the public believes in organ and tissue donation. Right. But 95% of them have not signed up. And so just like you said, Rich, you know, hey, I thought I had signed up. And I said to myself, well, let me check my heart. I pulled out my driver's license. It was not there. And as a result of that, Check Your Heart was born. And that's so important, because I think, you know, as you know, our core purpose at Gift of Life Michigan is that we honor life through donation. And how do we honor life through donation? We honor life when people have signed up and have that red heart sticker on their license. So to say, check your heart, and have people to pull their driver's license out. You talk about taking the message and the mission from head to heart to hand. It doesn't get any better than that. And so we're just so excited about that. And again, you know, our goal is to sign up over a million people over the next 3 years. And that's because we want to continue to save more lives. Yes, we had a record year in 2021, but guess what? Our goal is to have a record year in 2022 and another record year in 2023 and another record year in 2024. So with that, you said that it was something that was so simple. Again, that, you know, just pull your license out, check it and see that you have it. And if not, then you know what to do. And what do? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. We have a little video that's going to tell you exactly how you can check your heart. Wow. I mean, I get so excited every time I see that particular video because again, it's like you have made it so simple for us to check our hearts, especially. And not only that, I remember early on that you said, Michael, that this campaign not only had the thing of pull out and check your heart, the physical, your heart on your license, but also check your emotional heart, check your heart health, as well as community. And so I want you to talk a little bit about that because that's where Kim is going to come in and share with us how our volunteers can help us to make sure that we're tapping all three of those concepts in Check Your Heart.
Yeah, there are three ways that we really see this working. The first is obviously this reminder. You know, a lot of people think that they've signed up, but they haven't. They just forgot that box didn't get checked. They need to go back and make sure it's on the ID. And so it's as simple as that. But then we took it a step further and it's like, well, what about your emotional heart? You know, by checking the box, by going online and registering, you're making a big difference for a lot of people. You know, it's not only about the lives that you will literally be saving, it's about the communities that you'll be transforming, right? And then the other part was the educational part. You know, you have to know how to literally sign up. That's what that video did, because it's very important. You know, it may be a bit of a mystery. You may want to. Well, here's how you actually do it. And to know that the steps are that simple, that straightforward, means that anyone can achieve it, right? And so once we started putting those pieces together, it became really incredibly exciting. I would say overwhelming, but it's exciting and overwhelming at the same time because there's so many ways to talk about this. There's so many ways to utilize this. What this means for, you know, health partners to talk about your heart health and what does it mean when you're thinking about your own health and you're thinking about how you can help others, right? Those two for me are always tied together. So there are all these different ways that we can look at Check Your Heart, and it allows you to own it as you feel right for you. Right. And at the very least, hopefully it's a good starting place to start a conversation. Have you checked your heart yet? It's as simple as that.
Wow. I tell you, it seems so simple, and yet and still it is so impactful and it is so important. And you know, we know that in order to have these 1 million people sign up, it is going to take all of us, not only our hospital partners and all of us who are working in a Gift of Life Michigan, but it's going to also take our volunteers and our partners there. So Kim, tell us how the volunteers are going to be also receiving and rolling out Check Your Heart.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ramona. Our volunteers are vital to making this campaign a huge success. I think the part that really resonates with me, and I feel like will really resonate with many of our volunteers who, as I mentioned earlier, many of whom are recipients themselves. So they've received that gift of life. You know, they know firsthand how important this is. They've lived it. And in fact, many of them are just uber passionate about giving back, paying it forward. You know, they've gotten this gift and they just want to talk about it, right? They all talk about it. So anybody who will listen, and this is a great opportunity for those recipients to say, hey, I received this gift. Have you thought about it as well? Let's answer any questions you might have, and check your heart. Literally check that physical heart on your driver's license or your state ID. And if not, take the few seconds it takes to hop online or go into a branch office and sign up on the Michigan Organ Donor Registry. Other volunteers could be donor families. You know, this is a really amazing opportunity for many of our donor families who are near and dear to our hearts, who have walked that path and know how important it is to make that decision, ideally even ahead of time, right? So it's an opportunity to think about, what do I want? What feels right for me? And if I do have any questions, I want to get the answers to those so I can make a decision that feels right in my heart, right? Because I know some people, they might feel like donation is the right thing to do, but signing up might feel a little scary or they're a little uncertain. But getting that information, checking in with their emotional heart, having a conversation with your family is really going to be that added oomph that they need to make that decision. And I think donor families can do it better than anybody because, as I mentioned, they've walked that path and they have that journey, and being able to share their loved one's story, I think, is just hugely impactful. And I feel like one of the best ways that obviously our volunteers can use this campaign to share their stories is by reaching out to their communities, reaching out to their networks. So many of us think, I don't really know how to do this. You know, like, how do I bring up organ donation? Well, it's super easy. I'm in a workout group. I did like a text chain with like 12 ladies in there. And, you know, I said, hey, ladies, it's National Donate Life Month. You know, how many of you have a heart on your license? Just, you know, quick fact check. And I was shocked at how many of them were so proud to share with me, I have a heart too. And it literally, I didn't have to say anything. They just sort of took it and ran with it and were like, just so pleased. And one lady who thought she had the heart, this is the kicker, she's like, Kim, how do I get on there? I don't see the heart. And I gave her the link and she went online and then she realized, it's actually on there. It's just kind of tiny. So you gotta check for that heart, make sure it's a little bit tiny for, you know, I gotta what really awesome, because all of them felt really good about that conversation. And now I said, ladies, take this conversation and talk to your family members, talk to your other groups you're in. So whether you're in, you know, a faith community, workplaces, community civic clubs, even in line at the grocery store, whatever you need to whip out your driver's license or state ID. I mean, don't be afraid. People actually are kind of happy when you say, hey, you know, I got a heart on my license. Do you have one too? Have you thought about that? And check for it. Check for that heart. It's really way easier than you think, and it just opens up a world of conversation, and everybody walks away feeling pretty darn good that they've had that conversation. And even if they're still unsure, you know, say, hey, go to Gift of Life Michigan's website at golm.org. Obviously, contact us at any time. We're happy to answer questions. So our volunteers are really the boots on the ground. They're the ones who are out there every day. I think one of the ways this will really be impactful is, sharing it on their social media sites. You know, easy for them to click our Gift of Life messaging, just forward that video that you just watched, forward it on and spam all of their friends. Even, I say that lovingly, put it on a signature line of their own emails. So it can be a more passive approach for those who feel more comfortable taking that route. And then, we will also develop opportunities for them to go to events and speaking opportunities to really, truly have those deeper dive conversations about checking your heart and signing up on the Michigan Organ Donor Registry. So we're super excited.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We're all excited. We're excited about this campaign. And I'm loving what you said. I am not in an exercise group. I probably need to be in an exercise group, but I am not. But whatever, anytime that you come together with your friends. And Kim, I think you mentioned something that's so important. People pull out their license and they're proud to show
They
that
are.
they have signed up to become an organ donor, that they are proud of that moment. And they can take their pride and they can share it over and over again. And I'm sure there are other ways. Rich, what about you? Have you found any unique ways to share?
Well, I was going to echo what you just said. What I've found, because we did a little informal market research at the beginning of this, which was just asking everyone. And but recently, I'm going to let my nerd flag fly. I asked, my text thread was an exercise. It was my Dungeons and Dragons group. And I asked everybody, hey guys, just do this for me. Can you just quick check? And I was very proud. Everyone was all organ donors. I was very happy. But what I found was they were so stoked and excited to show me. They all took the pictures of the corner of their license. And to Kim's point, this is not a thing that anyone should be uncomfortable about asking. People are so excited to share that they're an organ donor. So this is just a really easy way to get the conversation going. You can text it to anybody. You can ask your family. You can ask at a dinner party, and I've had, just by asking people in my life, multiple signups just by asking, because they went, oh my God, I thought I was an organ donor. I haven't run into a single person yet, me personally, that was like, oh, I don't know about that. It's way more like, oh my gosh, similar to me. I thought I was signed up and I'm not. And they went home and signed up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, once again, I think what I love about this campaign is it just makes the human experience so, that is so common to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had done something. No, I had not done something. And, those 3 words, check your heart, it just continues to just resonate. And so, Michael, as you said earlier, it doesn't matter what community that you're in. You can, in the healthcare profession, at schools, at work, that we can all do this. Kim, you also suggested that people could add it to their email signatures. I know we at Gift of Life Michigan have definitely added Check Your Heart to our email signatures. So right next to being a great place to work, it's a great place to work because people have checked their hearts. And so, Kim, if you want to add anything else about it, and Michael, just kind of come on in.
Yeah, I was thinking as you were speaking about how it is one woman who thought that she had it, as I mentioned, and then she was able to go back in and access through our website, Gift of Life Michigan website, golm.org, and then that seamlessly transfers you over to the Secretary of State's website. And there's an opportunity for you to actually verify that you are indeed on the donor registry. So if for some reason, the heart fell off your license, it was accidentally misprinted without a heart, because that does sometimes happen, right? Or you just think, gosh, I thought I did it. I swear I did. Let me go in and check, right? So you can easily follow that same pathway, golm.org, click on over to Secretary of State's website. It's a few clicks, and you'll be able to verify. And if not, you can order a replacement sticker for yourself or add yourself to the donor registry if indeed you thought, gosh, I meant to do that. I got so busy, and we all get distracted easily. We know there's just a lot of things going on at all times these days, and you had the best of intentions to sign up and you just never got around to it. This is the perfect time to take 30 seconds right now. Go to golm.org/register to get your heart today, because it's super easy. You're going to feel so great about it. And like I said, be able to just rest assured you're on there. Once you're on the donor registry, you're on the donor registry for life. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to sign up again the next time you get your license. So you're good to go there. And certainly tell your friends and family about it. I think that's just really pivotal, so that they know your decision. It's not a surprise. But then, of course, to encourage them to sign up as well. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and anyone can sign up, right? We mentioned that. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your medical history. No matter whatever you think might rule you out for donation, I guarantee anyone and everyone can sign up on the Michigan Organ Donor Registry. You are providing hope to the thousands of people who are waiting for life-saving transplants each and every day just by signing up on that donor registry. Just making that life-saving decision from your heart.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is an engagement party. And what I mean by that is this is a place where all of us can engage. All of us can engage in this campaign to check your heart. And that's what this conversation really is about. Is, I thought it was going to be some like Einstein formula, Rich, that you had gone through, that really had developed this campaign. But so that's okay. That'll be our secret. We'll let everyone know that you had to labor over it months and years before you came up with Check Your Heart.
Ramona, you know what the real secret is that most great ideas don't have an Einstein idea behind them. They have a real human connection. And when you're surrounded with a great team, as I'm lucky to be surrounded by, and also to have a wonderful client with the mission that you guys have, you don't need the Einstein formula. You just need, the energy and the spirit of the operation. And it's super. I'm struggling to explain how excited I am about it. The world is kind of crazy right now, but everybody wants to do good. Everybody wants to feel that emotion, and this is probably the easiest way that I can think of right now to make a difference in the world immediately. You just go and you do it. It's simple, and you can feel good.
Great.
Absolutely. I just want to throw in one more thing. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ramona.
Okay.
I was just trying to think, some of the things that we've heard why people might not register or think they have, but are something that's holding them back, right? Because that's really the purpose of this campaign too, to check in and find out, what is that reason why I maybe want to do it, but I'm not quite there yet. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, some people are fearful doctors won't save their lives if they sign up on the donor registry, right? They think doctors are going to see that heart on my license and be like, oh, you know what? Let's just let them be a donor. Let's not even bother saving their life. And I just want to mention this because we hear it all the time. Doctors, they go into that line of work because they want to save lives, right? They have taken an oath. That is their mission, to save your life. They are not looking at your driver's license to see if it has a heart on it before they decide to give you CPR and save your life. I say that half jokingly, but it's really the truth in that, our medical teams are there to, they're not even they don't even have access to the donor registry. They're not calling a gift of life until every effort has been made to save your life. And then would they only then evaluate for donations? So I just wanted to put that out there in case anybody was thinking that.
Wow. Thanks, Kim. I think, again, you bring up something important, and that's, like I said, about our core purpose. We are also here to save lives. And it is because we are here to save lives at Gift of Life Michigan that we have this exciting campaign, again, called Check Your Heart. And so I just want to say, Michael, we're about to wrap this up. And so I just want to say, Michael, if you have any, closing words, statements that you'd like to share.
Yeah, 95% of people believe in organ and tissue donation. 95% of Americans can't agree on anything else. We can't all agree that French fries are delicious. They are delicious. At least I believe so.
They are delicious.
They are.
But this we do agree on. And so just know that the path for you to sign up is super simple. It's super straightforward. Any questions you have, Gift of Life Michigan is here to answer those questions. And check your heart.
Wow. Thank you. Again, does anyone have any 30-second quick wrap up before we, because something, we probably need to see that video one last time, because we want everyone to know that to see how easy it is. 1, 2, 3, you can be a lifesaver today by checking your heart. So check your heart. Anything left, Kim, Rich?
Nope, just really excited.
Okay, then listen, we are all excited that we have this wonderful campaign. Again, we invite everyone to participate with us in this campaign. We are so grateful that you have joined us, not only today, but all month for National Donate Life Month, and just promoting the message about organ and tissue donation. And so with that, I am going to say that there are two people behind the camera that you cannot see, Jose and Jennifer. I want to say thank you once again for everything that you're doing to make everything look absolutely seamless. And just like you're making everything look seamless, so will Check Your Heart. That will make everything seamless in order for you to check your heart and save more lives. Help us to do what only you can do, and that is tell everyone that you know to check your heart. Let's see the video one more time.